everyone, welcome to 42. Today's fortune is the four cortical lobes of the brain. The brain can be divided into four parts. We have the frontal lobe, parietal lobe, temporal lobe, and the occipital lobe. All of them have their own roles that allow us to function the way that we do. Before we even start, it is important to note that the brain is a very unique and complex structure and is more than just these four lobes. But these four lobes are a way of allowing humans to have a very simple understanding on how the brain works. First up, we have the frontal lobe. As suggested by the name, it is located towards the upper forward half of the brain. Frontal lobe is like the executive of the brain, or almost like the CEO or the boss of the brain. It specializes in thinking, feeling, and behaving, and also our mental abilities. The prefrontal cortex is a structure within the frontal lobe, and it involves sophisticated mental abilities. For example, like problem solving and reasoning. Another structure in the frontal lobe is the premotor cortex. And then we have the primary motor sensory cortex, which involves actually producing these movements. The frontal lobe also has an area called Broca's area. This area is specialized in speak articulation. Then we have the parietal lobe. The parietal lobe is located in like the middle top part of your brain. It's basically like the lobe of touch. Its main role is to receive and process sensory information via the primary somatosensory cortex. It also has some function in memory, particularly like spatial memory and spatial awareness, allowing you to navigate through certain locations and places. And we also have the temporal lobe. Temporal lobe is located on like the sides of your brain, on the lower middle half. The temporal lobe is the lobe of sound. Its role in the brain is to process and receive auditory information. It does this via the primary auditory sensory cortex. The temporal lobe also has a structure in the brain called the hippocampus, which is involved with long-term memory, making it also a lobe that is involved with memory as well. Lastly, it has Wernicke's area, which involves speech production. Lastly, we have the occipital lobe. The occipital lobe is in the rear side of the head, and it is the lobe of vision. Its role is to receive and process visual information. This is done via the primary visual sensory cortex. Other than vision, it doesn't really have any other features that are notable. I hope that through this video you have gained some general understanding on how your brain functions and therefore allows you to function. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!